Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gents. I appreciate you and I hope you have a great day. At first glance of today's video, you might think it's about procrastination or maybe even how to work more productively, but it's actually about habits and how to manipulate your brain to make the right decision for productivity. It comes from Mel Robbins, brought to us by Elite Mindsets. Let's give it a listen.
You're not a procrastinator. You have a habit of procrastinating. Big difference. Because if it's a habit, I can teach you to use science to break it. You see, all habits have three parts. There's a trigger, and in the case of procrastination, the trigger is always stress. Then there's a pattern you repeat, and in the case of procrastination, it is to avoid doing something. And then there's a reward. You get a little stress relief. The only way to break a habit, you guys, is not to deal with the triggers. You're never going to get rid of the stress in your life, but you can 100% change your pattern of avoiding work. Acknowledge the stress. Then go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to count to yourself because I want you to interrupt the habit that's stored here, and I want you to awaken your prefrontal cortex. Then I want you to just work, just for 5 minutes. The reason why I want you to only work for 5 minutes is because your problem isn't working. It's the habit of avoiding. I just need you to start.
I have said it several times already in my videos, and I will say it a million more times. Habits are a cheat code. If you haven't seen it, we took a full video to talk about habits in episode 31. If you haven't read or listened to them, I highly recommend the book Atomic Habits and the book The Power of Habit. Both of these books helped shape my understanding of the full power of habits in your brain. Reprogramming my brain to do the things I needed to do, but don't want to do is like a cheat code. There are times when I falter and miss, but more often than not, I'm pushing along every day doing a lot of beneficial things without realizing it because of how I have set up the habits. We will experience trauma and stress, both productive stress and overbearing unproductive stress. It's how we respond to these stresses and how we've wired our brains to perceive the stresses that make us who we are. If you don't rewire how your brain works, stress will determine if you are a success or failure for you. Let's all be a success. You got this. Before we move on to the 3 things we are thankful for, please take some time to like and subscribe to help spread positivity and motivation to those that could use it. Here are my 3 things I am thankful for. 1. I'm up and moving and I get a new day. 2. Yesterday Taylor was able to get us a free dinner. Neither of us had to cook and we got plenty of food. 3. Thankful to have a job and thankful that I'm in a position at work to make a difference for myself, for others around me, and for the company as a whole. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.